morning. My name's Kim. Welcome to my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot. I hope you're doing well this morning. Well, here is the Temperance card. That's a lovely energy for you this morning now. We're going to get into it, all of it. I thank you for clicking on this video. This will be a channeled message for you for your highest good. And so while we're at it, let's release the karma for the highest good of the entire collective consciousness while we're at it. That includes your stinky people, those inclined to being difficult. This is Selflessness Sunday. Well, I try to teach you to ditch the disease to please, which is why I picked selflessness is how a lot of you being so into your selflessness that's how you got a narcissist or a bully. Now, the real story is victim to victorious this morning. That's what I saw during my meditation. And your soul has an important message for you. Yeah. All that energy, and we are in Sagittarius, Sun in Sagittarius. Leave selflessness behind and do self-reliance instead. So here's a little context for you. It's relevant. It's timely. Collective. Holy Spirit, there's the Temperance card now, warns insufferable will attempt to abuse and control you. Goes bust. So we're doing something new. I want to get your energy right in alignment. Oh, let's do something fun. I want to know what your soul is saying to you. You take what resonates, let the rest go. I think you know the drill by now. But your soul is motivated to laugh a lot, to laugh out loud. And your inner child wants to play hardball with you. Say, life's too damn serious. Life is too short. Your inner child, that's your soul, wants you to knock it off. Lighten up. Please lighten up. You know you want to. Your inner child not messing around. It's not. I want it. Being comfortable. You in your own skin. Working with your higher self. Your true self in cahoots. And look what? It's your inner divine masculine, inner divine feminine. I know, get a room. Those two need to get a room. They're always, but it's in your own skin, and you're benefiting from it. So you're able to embellish. You're embellishing on your own life, making your life prettier. Into frustration. Look at all that. Look at all of that emotional wealth. You deserve it. When you feel your cups overflowing, you stay a little bit hungry. You attain the one up on that little arc there, and then you put it down on this side with the rest. Then you put another cup up there. You stay a little bit hungry. Just a little bit hungry. Enough to make your mouth water, that's all. So you keep in pursuit of having your needs met. And everything fits and falls into place accordingly. The way you like it. And then this is your soul. Leave selflessness behind, the disease to please. gets you nowhere fast. And it keeps you in a state where you'll keep attracting in more crappy people. And this low vibration is because you're choosing to do the disease to please. Even at risk of putting yourself out in the cold. Oh, they're fine. They're peachy. But it is timely, that Temperance card. But you are being warned. They're also, this means they're getting, some of them getting karma, they're getting divine retribution. If you go sauntering in there, poke your nose in while they're getting karma, yeah, you're going to have some of that splash on you, and you don't really, all kinds of stuff cropping up in your life for no reason other than you decided to wander in there and see if you can poke your nose in there with your, So, this is you sticking up. This is you treating yourself really well. Really being good to yourself. Kind. Showing yourself successfully a kindness. Because you're choosing yourself. You're choosing to do this well. And you're uncovering parts of yourself that you either had forgotten, or these are parts of yourself just laying in wait. That the right time would come to the surface so that you could have access to them. Well, they are here. They are here. Now then, for the Proud. Between 3 and 4 in the morning, I tap in. I use both of the Proud oracles together because it's a handful of cards. It's more fun that way. This is Mike the Meomancer. Isn't he cute? Mike, M-Y-K. Mike. Small clues for you. Details, minutia. The messages are everywhere. And you're discovering that patience is a fabulous virtue. Little things telling you a lot. Everything in life carries messages about the universe around us, collective. Everything is related. Everything is connected. I know he went away for a little while. I'm up on a ladder. I have a head cold and vertigo. But I thank you for clicking on this video. This will be a channeled message for you for your highest good. I trust this message has found you at the perfect time. And I really appreciate you. I welcome you. I thank you. Thank you so much for everything you be doing to help me grow this teeny Auntie channel. But you're here with me in this moment, and you're showing me a kindness. And as always, I love you so, so much. And I'm so proud of you. Now remember, you don't force anything into your world that doesn't fit into your situation that I'm talking about. Use your discernment to make decisions and let the rest go. Paying attention to all the clues for you. You asked for a sign. You asked for an omen. They heard you. Congratulations. Now then, this is Selflessness Sunday, but it's still an open read because I'm getting ready to hose you down with your blessings. There's a ton of them here. Now, it's an open read, many subjects, because there's an awful lot of stuff right here I'm looking at. And then I'm going to get over there on the other side. I know. And I just want to get off on us doing something new. And I want to get your energy in alignment so that we can do something fun. But before I do, if you want to support the channel, just say thanks, and now's an absolutely great time. You can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have access to a hype, hype me, I'm new. Share this video on your socials or drop a comment with your thoughts. Any and all of that helps the channel big time. Now then, I do hope you're doing well this morning. I'm not doing very well with this dang head cold, but what can you do about a dang head cold? Not very much. Just trying to, I know, just suffer through it again. I know, but they last for so long now. I'm coming to you from life out here in the Southwest, from a magical land. We're from the land of enchantment. I live in a wonderful little town with a great big long name, and so we call it Kirky. On Kirky. Welcome to Kirky. Welcome to Five Mirror Tarot. That's my channel right now. Collective, you're venturing into Don't Give a Feck television. Yes, I know. Because I don't. Just using that colorful Scottish language, right? Permission is not granted to link or to repost this video. This video is for educational and spiritual entertainment value purposes only. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two. Maybe you'll have a fine time learning it. This video doesn't refer to any specific person. It should not refer to any specific person as having NPD or narcissistic traits, especially to support a pie-in-the-sky allegation that the maker of this video this morning believes or supports a claim that anybody, any person, place or thing that I joke about is literally a feckin' narcissist or a bully or butt nut or squirrely. Just kidding. Working to move forward. Here you go. Here's your open read. I'm going to go through it fast now. Oh my God, I don't have any water up here. About a tablespoon. Well, now you know the drill if I'm hydrating. Oh, well, that was interesting. You should hydrate. Work to move forward. Love message offer for you. And you're completely unrecognizable to some people in your family, some of these people around you, because you keep leveling up. Everything for you right now is a learning experience. You're chalking it up to just the way life is. Success through one's own efforts. Oh, you keep doing that. Coitus interruptus alert. Alert. Here's an idea. Get a babysitter, or why don't we try locking the damn door? And you ignore it. Okay. Unless you are, this is a joke, unless you are dying or bleeding or something, we're not opening the door. Usually you just pack them off to grandma or grandpa or somewhere for date night. But those of you gonna risk it, that's called spontaneity. Coitus interruptus alert. My channel is not for children. Well, see with the eye of your own heart. Discernment will relax. Joy from simple movements. Well, that would be a little rumpy pumpy. That was a joke. Love is allowed. Love is, did you hear the part where love is allowed? To let others or let events mature accordingly. To let love rule by its own design and necessity and veracity. Your life is greatly enhanced by your balanced sense of confidence, your self-esteem. Congratulations. And what? Some of you, I keep saying this, I saw this yesterday in yesterday's video. Soothing a heartache. Some this is to connect romantic stirrings. Love, love, love. A crazy little thing called self-love. You neutralize negative vibes. You don't want to do any. You've had a belly full of the toxicity from your psychic vampire. They're monsters. Divine protection of your promises. You doubly protect. You doubly blessed and protected all that. Now we are in Saturn retrograde until it goes direct. This is a long drawn out period of introspection and reflection. Can reach some closure. So for the endurance, you should consider using all of the thoughts bouncing about. Get them to gel. If it don't gel, it ain't aspic. I think that's a line from a movie from the 1960s called Psycho. Leave me a comment if you know what that means. If it don't gel, it ain't aspic would probably be the detective that got sliced and diced at the top of the stairs by Mrs. Norma Bates. Bully pushes or roots for you to forge on the path of destruction. They're trying to push your buttons so that you just do some stuff to yourself too, let's see, for the bully's sake or others. This means I feel that your bully's being bullied by a bigger bully. Good. I like that, Holy Spirit. Celtic cross is eternity plus God's unconditional love. Celtic cross is used in the tarot. I use it every day. Right here on 5 Mirror Tarot. Yep, we're doing the Celtic cross. The meaning of what that relic means traditionally, vibration. Love and lust and romance. Ooh, that's the trifecta of love. Excite the senses. Bring out sensuality. We're all grown-ups here. I told you my channel's for people 18 and older. You bring beauty into your life now, mister. You attract love. The testicles tree. Why are you showing me that? Oh, wait. It's coming to me. The testicles tree. Isn't that an avocado? Love and a healthy lust. Okay. Positive protection helps you keep your focus on your goal. Positive personality, self-reliance, and friendliness is your calling card, your stock and trade, spiritual courage. Love's release. Love will never cease. Keep spending time with yourself. Listening to that inner wisdom's voice. Acknowledging what it is that it's trying to tell you. Circle. I see a circle. I see a circle, a circle, a circle, a circle. What are you showing me? Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's one's inner self plus spirituality come together in unity. To be whole, WHOLE, to be complete, because you're tapping into your intuition. And I feel a very divine energy around you, collective. It's sweet. Message from the other side lets you know spirit guides are activated to help you with the context for you. It's relevant, it's timely. And Holy Spirit with the Temperance card. I turn on that camera, warns, insufferable will attempt to abuse and control you, and it goes bust. That's the message from the other side to let you know they are here activated to help you. You have just unlocked some kind of gift. Go do that. Oh yes, please. God is our guide. We are grateful, and we receive this morning on 5 Mirror True, because you're here for Selflessness Sunday. Light energies, ease of accomplishment, like falling off a log. Ooh, fertility, not just for making babies and such. Ooh, you attract romance to you. You inspire creativity. The voice, you voice true love. This is an unrequited. Oh, that's not for all of you. I feel sorry for those of you that you really want to tell someone that you love them. You probably wanted to tell them you've always loved them for a very long time. Or maybe you have someone who's wanted to tell you that they've loved you, but they never did. That's an unrequited love. Well, you're unflappable so far. They can attempt to abuse and control you. But what a sad, toxic example of a human being they are just in time for Christmas. You need them like a hole in the dang head. Well, let's see. We've got 2 nostrils and ears and eyes. That's 2, 4, 6. You don't need any others. I'm sorry, cat fur. I tried, it just wouldn't leave. I know women, WIMMIN, women who spit. I'm sorry. And I am not going to stop the dang video and edit it, because I haven't learned how to edit yet. I have no inclination to learn how to edit either. Now then, in perfect love, speaking the truth, and prophecy, insight, discrimination, using your discernment. This is love divination. Ooh, you're attracting love vibrations to you. Your aura is going to be especially yummy. You carry vibrations to create an energetic love cocktail, to titillation, issuing an eloquence, the best invitation to proceed and to be perceived. Or right back at you. Sexual tension alleviated. Well, thank you, Holy Spirit. Toad. Why are you showing me toad flax? That's a weed, toad flax. Spiritual miracle? Why are you showing me toad flax? It's invasive. It'll choke something out in the garden. Spiritual miracle for? What is it for? Oh, Oh, something you thought that life had strangled completely out your chances of attaining whatever this is. um, you were wrong. Road opener. Blockbuster, an energy that pops the road open so that you get free passage. Ningria. Masculine Mars and fire, protection, hex breaking. You're able to keep evil away. Well done. Congratulations. Cashew. Why are you showing me cashews? Why are you showing me Check's party mix? Oh, maybe somebody needs an idea on what the hell you're going to take to a Christmas party. Don't get it in the bags already pre-made. You make it like we used to make it at home with a whole buttload of boxes of Czech cereal, especially the wheat, and using real French's Worcestershire sauce and real butter. Or the frickin' parquet margarine. I know. That's to quench or reduce anxiety. Money and prosperity. Check's party mix has all of the ingredients in it for creating money and prosperity and emotional wealth, because you're sharing your Check's party mix at your party. It meant money and well, nowadays, have you seen the prices of cereal? If you're going to do wheat checks, corn checks, rice checks, that's a lot of money. That's like, isn't it like $30 now for 3 boxes? Then you're going to have to buy real butter and Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Anyway, if you can't do rice and black-eyed peas, and you do not have to put bacon in it. I do not care. You don't have to do bacon. But if you're from the South, you do. I'm from the South, but I don't do bacon, so there. I don't like bacon. Well, you are helped with a proposal. That could be, like I said, a marriage proposal, or maybe just telling someone, okay, I'm going to risk you rejecting me and finding me repulsive, but I have secretly loved you for a very long time, and I've watched you suffer and go through and I just don't expect anything of it. I don't expect anything in return, but I thought you should know. And they go, I secretly loved you that whole time too. Hooray, Kaloo, Kalay, we can. That's right. Entertaining personalities. You are helped with a proposal. Light to all. And I thank you, beautiful souls. I send you all my love, collective. You need to transcend everyday thoughts and dream big or bigger. Not big enough, bigger. Desh to yak. That's gypsy. Desh to yak. That's assistance. Ease of a burden. Desh to yak. Pulling. Desh. Tayak is a double horse team for a Vardo. Assistance. Companionship. Easing of a burden or burdens. You have energy. You get some action. You reserve your strength. By doing your prayers and meditations. Now, this bad behavior, you know, this temperance card that's warning you, insufferable attempt to abuse and control you, and it goes bust. That's a larger pattern of bad behaviors called abuse. Especially when money is used primarily as a lucrative tool for power. and control over their partner, their child, their roommate, their sibling. See, this is a collective reading. A co-worker is messing. Your prayers are being answered. If you thought they weren't, they are being answered. Look at me, vibration. I like that, Holy Spirit. Look at me, vibe. So people pay attention to you. The right people will be attracted to you. It will be pleasant. You heal your inner child. Some of you even release some childhood anger. Good for you. And in its place, self-fulfillment. You do self-reliance. You don't want to be in that selflessness bind again. Now, an owl totem for some of you, hearing owls, seeing owls, dreaming about owls. An owl asks you to remember to stay present with the things that you literally do. Enjoy the hell out of doing it. When you do those things, it's what you are being. And you're liking this new strong constitution you have. This is a new identity that you're walking into like a warm handshake. So the collective, the owl asks you, isn't that what life is all about? This means staying present, staying in the here and now, in this moment. It's so important for you, collective. And you're here with me in that moment. And as always, I love you so much. And I love it. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you all the time, though. Okay, let me get over here. Now, I did the temperance. I already did the temperance. How are you doing? I don't have any water. Well, welcome to Selflessness Sunday. Why did I choose that title as a memory hook? Well, selflessness in my own case was the result of my soul's penchant to use that disease to please for way too damn long. Unbeknownst to me, this was a dynamic known as pure selflessness. Oh, I was a perfectionist of being in my selflessness. A self-imposed curse. That's why I call this Selflessness Sunday, because I do not want you to continue doing that. Pure selflessness is this soliloquy that I share with you. It was precisely that dynamic that I feel was the one trait that attracts the narcissist to me. All of them, my whole life. You too. In the first place. Like ratty little toxic moths to the empath's flame. Oh yeah. Seeing eye to eye with yourself at the top of the wheel of fortune in the Empress. I want you to be self-reliant where you are looking yourself in the eye. You stand eye to eye with yourself. That's you and your true self and you and your higher self, energy-wise. This is your inner divine masculine, inner divine feminine in your own skin. Really getting along very well. Because you are showing up for yourself every day, the Wheel of Fortune, you sit at the top of that wheel. You deserve to have support from the universe because you know what you're doing. You got good fertile ideas. And right now you're not taking action to do much. You're just being very receptive in that feminine, beautiful feminine energy. Feminine energy allows the Wheel of Fortune, the divine masculine. Where'd he go? Where did he go? The divine masculine. He knows what he's, just looking at her, he knows what he's supposed to do. She knows that she's not supposed to do diddly. She's supposed to be receptive. That's all she is to do. She is receptive because in the future, she is the empress. Empress doesn't chase a page or a king or an emperor. She attracts the emperor. Come into her correct, unconditional, non-judgmental love. She attracts him to her. She attracts him into her life, not the other way around. That's love coming to you, not you going and forcing it. Forcing it. You said with these toxic people that you are never going to live with happiness at a price. She's naked. When that child's at kindercare and her husband's off at work, she's out there butt naked, vulnerable to the world. That is happiness, but at a price. She's vulnerable. Something could happen to her. Well, that card is selflessness. On purpose. I want you to be self-reliant. Kids at kindercare. Husband is away. She forged her own tunic. She wove the cloth to make her own cloak. So she's not vulnerable. She's self-reliant. She doesn't get validation from her child or her husband. She gets validation from her heart space, from her own soul, from her own inner child, from her own higher self. Self-reliant, self-fulfillment, self-satiation. She will never stand naked in the world, never put herself in danger like that. Not going to cast her pearls before toxic swine either. Little oinkers. Now then, that's the second one. Now, being steeped in selflessness stew of my own making provided those toxic bastards to all come at me at the same time, each one trying to peel off a huge section of narcissistic supply at my expense. My older sister, my own mother, oh hell, my whole frickin' family in Texas. Who are we kidding? They're all a bunch of a-holes. Well, for way too long I provided those toxic bastards with the motherload of narcissistic supply. I don't do that anymore. I gave them all the narcissistic supply a butt nut or a squirrely person could ever need. Now then. 6 of Cups. That's a happy ending for you. Lovers. Ooh, enjoying your own company. I'm telling you, taking really good care. You're taking such good care of yourself. You're being very good, very respectful, very loving, kind. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. That's you being your true, authentic self. True, authentic self has to make a decision as to what you're going to do next. That's a 2 of Wands. We got Ace of Swords. You cross a bridge or a negotiation with the universe and command the universe. You tell it what's so, and then you're able to manage all of this in the future. So what does the divine need to share? That's the first point in the Celtic cross. What does the divine need to share? Soul wants to play. Your soul wants to let go. Your soul wants to let its hair down. You want to have fun with yourself. You need to show up totally being somebody loves you. Yes, it's me. I love you. I send all of my love to you. So let's try having a good time. whenever we come here to do Selflessness Sunday. But do not be held back. I want you to come in here and have a safe time with me. You have a still like faith in yourself. And you tapping into the angels' armor that they provide you with. They're shielding you with your conviction. You know your worth. You know your true worth. You validate yourself. And it's not in a conceited way. This is you making yourself very content, very happy. You get these little ideas up in the sky, but look at the ones that you actually bring down to earth and make them it makes you really happy to do. Waiting for the rest of them to land. And you want to keep look how deeply you are communicating with yourself. I told you you're inner divine masculine, inner divine feminine in your own skin. Get a room. They are always going at it in your skin. And you're feeling really good. You're allowing yourself, you're loving your shadow side. You're loving it. You're appreciating it. You're acknowledging it. You're integrating it. This is you remembering who you really are, who you truly are, and enjoying the hell out of it. Hella yes. Speaking your truth and fulfilling your needs first, and all those around you come to you with unconditional love, or if they're going to be a stinker to you, they don't get in. They don't get to be in your company if they're going to be obnoxious. If they're not going to show you the respect that you deserve, that you have earned. You got to make a decision what you're going to do next. What am I going to do next? I'm going to fulfill my needs. Yeah. You negotiate going across that bridge, and it happens quickly for you. This is you again, learning how to communicate with yourself deeper still, going deeper inside. It's very good for you to do this. It brings you full circle. The Four of Pentacles. You're a juggler. And this is like tennis ball, Volkswagen. And you're not dropping that Volkswagen. You manage to smoothly keep all those three items until you start managing it. You whittle it down until it's the same size as those three. It's not the size and weight of a dang Volkswagen anymore. So you really can't tell it from the other three. That's where you've got everything in your niche in the universe in balance. How about that? This one. Everybody saw it coming. You're surrounded by laughter. You release anger. You release the blues. You've got the blues, they're lifted. You shine. Some of you just need to go outside. Let's see. Go outside. You bring your light with you back into the world is what your soul, that's the message from your soul. From your soul. Bring your light with you back into the world. Some of you have been in a hermit mode. What crosses collective? Chariot, strength. The Devil card. strong need to see in yourself what needs to be released and change, and what you're going to put in the place of the negativity the negativity would be you just not being hypercritical of yourself, or there's a part of your shadow that you just don't like. Well, too bad. Sit with it. It will take you under its wing. It's waiting for you to do this. So that, you two princesses here, to fulfilling your own needs, and the Princess of Cups is a rebirth for you, and the Princess of Pentacles, this is you going back and finding a core side of yourself that you really like. This part of yourself, I'm going to say, when you were 6, 5, little critter, you were a little person, and this was key to your soul and your inner child. That was your inner child in your little human body, your little kid vessel. That was your soul expressing itself purely and clearly. Again, you show up, you have a conversation with your own soul. This is a chance. It's here for you to be guided forward. Your higher self is precocious, it's primal, it's instinctual. These are the parts that you're loving. I'm instinctual, dare I say psychic. I got something going on here in myself. I never took the time. You never did. You were guided to stay in alignment with this. You deserve to win the lottery or Powerball. Do you hear me? You feel worthy of abundance. You're spiritually and financially abundant. You provide heaven on earth while you're still here living it. This is your soul wants to teach you something. Your soul, your inner child, your soul says that it wants to educate you. It says that it wants to be even more relatable to you. It's really loving getting reciprocation between. You are out there struggling before, and it's causing you to lighten up. Because before, you barely had time or money for yourself, so your inner child just kept patiently waiting until you decided to address it. This is you keeping everything on the path, and polarities pulling in opposite directions, and you keeping everything right there. That's the orange, is the blockbuster, the road opener, pushing through, surpassing. It's sublime. You're so strong after struggling in adversity, but you're very adaptive. You know what needs to change, and you're doing it. You always do. This is you integrating your shadow. These are both aspects of you. The part of you that needs help, you're getting help for yourself, from yourself. And here's the rebirth from the two princesses. Emotional rebirth. This is your soul. Isn't that beautiful? That's your soul. Congratulations. Basis. You express your love plainly. The inner child has puns and jokes to share with you, bound for adventure. You're here to learn. You're here to grow. This is what your soul's saying. Your inner child loves to learn. And it also loves to grow up and parent itself. And it It loves to boss up. It loves to level up just like you do. Just like you do. Your inner child, that is your soul. Some of you have been sorting out karmic contracts. You've been cleaning up karma that you did not address in a past life, or you barely addressed it by the skin of your teeth. So you're walking away from toxic people that you didn't walk away from in a past life that's still in this incarnation. You took your power back from those feckless people. You resonate as becoming a love that does not leave. It's in your DNA. Loving yourself seamlessly and shamelessly. Your soul says, I want to come from more humble beginnings. It wants you to go that far back in, like when you were really a child. You do not want to forget those humble beginnings. You don't want to forget that. Just like these readings I do for you, I want these readings to be special. I want these readings to feel special. I want news about your life to be captivating when I share this with you. I mean, people can barely afford groceries now. And there's a new currency in today's world, and it's called authenticity. So I'm trying to get you to be your most authentic self every day. Not that you weren't. There were times when none of us were, where we're not ourselves. That's not remarkable. Real life people staying in real life situations are what I'm talking to you about, real life experiences. And I want to be in a position where I'm sharing tips. I'm sharing advice. Oh, Six of Cups, the Tower. You get an fair exchange of energy. You're tearing out what doesn't serve you to grow your blessings of abundance. The Princess of Swords. You double your communication skills, really sharp. Your intuition combined with that. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. That's the bright new beginning. That you're not crying over spilled milk anymore. You're not worried is what that means. See, the Nine of Wands is you are very balanced, grounded, and centered and connected. You're celebrating it in the Three of Cups. And the Princess of Wands, you feeling like you're 12 years old. Well, this is a new kind of a reading. This is a soul reading. And so far, it's fabulous. It's just so beautiful. This is your soul reading. These right here. The exchange of energy, again, between your male and female, divine inner, divine masculine, inner, divine feminine, giving each other a fair exchange of energy in your own skin. They're doing some kind of work, and then you benefiting. It does help you tear out what doesn't serve you and letting stuff go, making room so you can grow your blessings of abundance. One of this is your communication skills are refreshed. Not like you're stodgy and old or stale or something. You were supercharged. Gobsmackingly so. Communicating your intuition spot on. Being able to negotiate the powers of manifestation that are, sublime. Along with more. You're not crying over spilled milk. You used to worry just too much before. That's why your inner child wants you to laugh. That's you and your inner child laughing. You were too damn serious. You were too damn serious. Quit it. When you started laughing, everything started to balance out beautifully. And now you're feeling more wands like you're 12 years old again. Like you are 12 years old again. Crowns. This soul work is all about divine feminine potency. Of being calm and cool and collected. Yeah. The Magician. The Three of Wands. Seven of Swords. Them being opportunists. Seven. Yeah, on top of that, the Seven of Cups. Then they do it again, trying to trick you. But they can't because you're the Hermit. You're too wise. Then you're the Knight of Pentacles. You take action. Your soul takes action to your cause as the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Your soul vibrates to give you a benevolent presence when you're out in the world. This is what the world sees, especially when someone or something seems to threaten a deeply meaningful relationship. Some of you have had a child with a butt nut, or you married one in church, and they are threatening to triangulate you with your own children or grandchildren sometimes. But this is the soul work. Learning to manifest in a new way that, you were brilliant before, but this is so. And it helps, bring all your ships coming in, one right after the other. New contracts. Being able to undo perpetrators, time wasters. You don't have time for time wasters. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Because you're on your path, carefree, taking a risk. You have faith and trust in yourself. You're not conceited. And because your manifestation skill sets are really sparking. Look at what keeps coming to you. Filling each one of those cups. They can't outsmart you because you draw from that light within. That's the source of your power. Loving yourself fiercely. In Taurus. And then, hold on, these are too thick. Then you come across as these two queens being able to manifest good ideas in Aries, expand upon them in Jupiter and Sagittarius, and we're in Sagittarius in Sun. It's December, and see what the mouth of her, it's a cat's mouth. Got it? She don't feck about, that queen. But this is you and your soul. This is you and your inner child is your soul. This is you tapped in under the influence of your higher self. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. That's you, collective. You did that. You're E.F. Hutton with that setting your boundaries, that Queen of Swords. People listen when you talk. They sit up and listen. Is it? Okay. And the environment of hope. Your soul, through laughter and mirth generated by your inner child, calls for a softening. When a situation is hard or even painful, you allow your fist to unfurl. Soul needs to open, soul needs to release what is clenched in fear or stress. Just let it go. You'll be encouraged. The analogy I feel is it's like moving a mountain. Your love is that solid. It's like a mountain. It can never be moved. Look how strong your love is. As you're being self-reliant. This is the Hierophant. You being traditionally who you really are. Again, look. That would be your inner divine masculine. That would be your inner divine feminine, the high priest and the high priestess in your own skin. Leveling you up. That's your soul growing. Look, you're growing your soul. Congratulations. And you're getting the rest and the nutrients that you need, taking care of yourself. I like that, Holy Spirit. Yeah, earth, a mountain, that's earth. A grounded, balanced, centered, and connected love. That's a kind love. What do those around you think of you? They think you're a delight. They can see that you're doing some kind of work. There's a different light that's shining, that you're radiating your heart's desire. Oh, the Hanged Man reverse, the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, ooh, and the 6 of Swords. There's a bond through your higher self and your soul and your inner child, and this is holy. No human hands or words can even break that solid mountain of love that you radiate. And you allow it to come naturally and organically. You don't force it. And you're not forcing yourself to go inward. You are gleefully going inward. So that this stuff can't follow you for the rest of your life. So that you can get on beyond all that. Get on with it. And here you are leveling up again. 9 of Pentacles. And this, some of you are going to literally travel. You're going to go travel. Others, this is in your own skin, in your own, your most immediate environment, your body. The one after that is the home that you live in. The place after that is where family and friends and soul tribes congregate. Or your workplace, your job. Ow. Dang it. I'm sorry. Ooh. You abide, no reacting, no running. You are not hiding from this work. This is a deep well of potential for you, a reservoir of power that can surge up from within you when you choose to show up for yourself, and then you stay present because you've been doing it for a really long time. I've been watching you. Well, you let self-devotion inhabit your heart space to transform all of your relationships. Yeah, you're holding your 2 7s in a row. I like that. You're holding your own. And you're growing from what you're learning in your own skin. It's a yield now. It used to be just little sprouts. It's going to take forever. Well, now look, you got sunflower seeds. This is the behavior where you weren't accepting of your shadow. You're learning to love that shadow. This is the people that told you that you had to reject your shadow. You rejected them. You're laughing at them. Those were the tools they used to hurt you. But now that you see it for what it is, you don't believe these things about yourself. They say you were flaky. They said that you didn't do things the right way. From the time you were a child to you're a full-grown ass adult now, they never stop this stupid script or narrative about you that's just not true. And see how fulfilled you are that you can turn loose of all that? You're pleased about it. You're smiling. Yeah, you gave it right back to them. It was theirs to begin with. It was never your energy. You didn't have to accept them saying that crap about you because it's not true. Why don't we start there? Because they said so. They do not do life well. Who the F are they? Who? The nerve. This is you again. This is your inner divine masculine, inner divine feminine, and your mermaid pasty. Yeah, that is the little mermaid. She's walking on the beach. She doesn't have a fin. She doesn't have a fishtail. She's got legs. You're not separate from your soul is what that card means. And you're pleased about it. So I'm going to leave that part there. But that part was your soul reading for Selflessness Sunday. That was beautiful. I thank you guys for letting me try something new. I hope this was super helpful for you. I trust that this new way of reading resonated. And if it did, smash that like button. Let me know. You can leave me a comment. I love connecting with you. You did it once. In the very beginning, I haven't been here that long. But you did in the first month or two. I got comments from you. I love connecting with you. It's my favorite thing. But I'm so grateful. Now then. Where is it? Here we go. So you think you know the story? Trapping the plague. It's in the bubonic plague. Trapping the plague. Well, in a central part of the holy churchyard of Neek is a rude, undressed granite stone, which the sexton priest never ventures to open a grave. A wildly apocryphal tradition connects the erection of this stone with the times of the quarantine fleet. This is the death card reversed. The plague, that's the judgment card with the death card. It was brought to the place by one of the ships, a vessel, and it was slowly flying along the ground, this plague, disengaged from every sort of infection, in the shape of a little yellow cloud. That's the Four of Cups, reversed. Little hand of going, and the guy sitting under the tree. Okay, the Four of Cups. And the whole country was alarmed, and groups of people, that's the Five of Wands. The whole country being alarmed was the Justice card. Were to be seen on every eminence, watching with anxious horror, Two of Pentacles reversed, the progress of that nasty cloud. They were relieved, however, Four of Wands, from their fears, the Three of Swords reversed, and the plague by an ingenious man named Briggs. He was the Knight of Pentacles, who, having provided himself an immense bag of linen, fashioned a fowler's net. That would be a net that you catch birds with. Cautiously approached that damn cloud, and with a skill never seen before now, succeeded in closing the whole of it in a bag. The plague. It changed from white cloud to yellow. He assigned it to the churchyard. That would be holy ground, where the plague has slept evermore. Well, there are many legends about the persistence of narcissism, and in of itself, it is a plague. It's a plague of codependency. It's a plague of toxic germs, narcissism. One such was documented in 1926 in Bristol, England, in which plague victims of narcissistic abuse, had been buried in a stretch of land in which the infection of narcissism still persisted. The more picturesque belief was narcissism, like the plague, manifested in an evil humor, an evil spirit. Selflessness Sunday is a reminder that this channel, 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot, resonates with a mythos called the Law of Attraction on my channel. It was designed for any victim of narcissistic abuse or bullying because my channel is safe in the camaraderie growing steadily wherever our soul tribe loves to harness every soul tribe member, every bright light here. We love to harness the law of attraction. We tap into the law of attraction through self-fullness. This taps us into self-care and self-love, but not selflessness. That's the disease to please nightmare. Oh no. On my channel, we strive to glow up, to radiate by raising your vibrational frequency, to no longer attract, or better yet, to no longer tolerate narcissistic abuse from now on. I try to convince you that selflessness to the nth degree leaves one vulnerable to an energy vampire. See there? Narcissists are drawn to people pleasers for a good reason. That's the yummiest kind of supply energy. It means that they got a version of you, collective, who had weak boundaries. Oh, and they exploited it and again kept tapping it. This degree of selflessness is pitiful. It's used by your narcissist for grooming you into becoming their permanent narcissistic supply. In no time, the narcissist will let you paint yourself in a corner first. Then over time, when a victim is overwhelmed and trapped in the abuse until it evolves into a cycle, this is for educational purposes, the victim who never felt the need to take the blame for shit that they did not do or say, never took on guilt for shit that they never did do too, were never angry all the damn time from sleep deprivation before you hooked up with your narcissist. And you have to keep defending yourself for stupid shit that you never do. And then you still get punished by your narcissist for like you did do all that stuff to them and you never did. And over time you will belittle and devalue and discard your own sense of self-worth. And then they win. According to the laws of attraction, forcing you 24/7 into toxic low vibrational emotions all the time is a form of supply too. It's an additional layer of this toxic lasagna. It guarantees your narcissist manipulates you so that you yourself are also attracting in even more negative experience with your butt head. And then they will bring in flying monkeys, friends and families from their side that stack against you, gang stalkers, other toxic people used to mirror your hot mess energies that fester and grow daily in your own skin to keep you mired in that crappy internal state. Don't you do it. On Selflessness Sunday, our soul tribe shifts from selflessness to self-fullness or satiation. To change the dynamic in this mundane world, let's tap into the law of attraction for healing, shall we? You must continually shift your whole focus inward. It's time to enjoy a little self-partnering, self-love practices done routinely on the daily. We are big on healing inner wounds. This is a safe place to address vulnerabilities, like being embarrassed that you were duped by a bully or a narcissist. It's brutal on that poor victim's ego. I know it was on mine. It's the bruised beyond belief. You never had a wimpy ego before. Realization that you're married to a major problem called a narcissist or a bully is embarrassing to every victim. I feel for you. It is. You're so ashamed that you picked this person, trusted this person, and they're... It's embarrassing to every victim of narcissistic abuse. It adds insult to injury. By the glaring wound, you never thought this person that you committed to, they never committed to you. And you are married, what the F, man. You went with the person that you expected would never abandon you. Then you were discarded. You never dreamed that your intimate partner would ever reject you. We address the old scars or wound energies or frequencies that set up the perfect toxic codependency storm. These things made you susceptible to being reeled in by a feckin' narcissist in the first place. The toxic, your narcissist. The devil is a patient fisherman. To take your soul to narcissism hell. On my channel, I teach you to establish incredibly balanced, grounded, stable boundaries. That means speaking the feck up from now on, collective. You speak up to maintain your needs. You set concrete boundaries, and you maintain them. People-pleasing selflessness is the opposite of setting boundaries. When you use positive assertiveness, it instantly makes you way less attractive to the narcissistic, who won't get satisfaction out of that energy. They don't like it. So you need to use and maintain strong boundaries. That means they cannot control you so easily anymore. And it's troubling for them to process that. So on 5mm Tarot, I ask y'all to focus on your well-being first. Your self-acceptance is a must. Fine-hone personal development with unconditional self-love practice. And that's how and why you're expected to raise your own lovely emotional vibration. I tell you how to keep letting go of responsibility for your butt nut narcissist. It's not your job. It was never your responsibility. It's not your karma to absolutely fix a butt nut who does not want you to fix them. You're allowed on 5mm Tarot to release the cockamamie belief as a former people pleaser that you are the only feckin' human on earth who's solely responsible for the narcissist's fecked in the head needs 24/7, 8 days a feckin' week, because you're not. You are never responsible for the toxic, codependent, obsessive, sick puppy behaviors towards you and the kids if you had kids with them. You're told how your narcissist operates shamelessly, so you harness the law of attraction for your own needs. You can change your own frequencies. You have fun going forward. You move on. You change your own futures. You magnetize your own soul now. Do it. I triple dog dare you. By showing oneself acts of self-love and practical self-care. Why, you change your vibrational signature completely. This doesn't change the narcissist, but rather it literally changes your reality. It will trigger a narcissistic collapse in them when you limit or you go no contact. Expect that. No contact empowers the victim to detach energy and attract healthier connections with people that aren't toxic. To start attracting that into your life from now on. So let me see here. I have no idea. Oh, but I thank you so much for sharing. This is a new way of doing this on Sundays. This very centered, grounded, connected space with me. You come in here, and I love the authentic camaraderie that we keep a-growing between us. And what we're working with here, lessons. But we do it consistently and very lovingly and gracefully, showing up for yourself, collective. Let's discover where you are really ready to grow. Let's hear it for experimentation on 5 Mirror Tarot. Big love poured over you guys. And I absolutely cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. And I love you guys so, so much. And I am so grateful for you. Forever. And you, the viewer, you're the one who's making all of this wonderment happen for me. I think you're the gift. So that's all I got for this one until I do this again tomorrow. I do it every day because I love you. I love you, collective. Bye-bye.